You know what's really frustrating? When you get onto the YouTube, when you turn on the phone, you press the record, you go onto your computer to record the audio, you press the record, and then something just doesn't happen. You know, the recording is just not going on, alright? You're looking at your monitor, you're recording your video, it's all happening great, you're happy with the progress, you're happy with what's going on, but then, I don't know, 7 minutes into the and you fucking look at the computer to see, whoa, what's the progress of my audio looking like, and it hasn't even started to record. That is some serious ass bullshit, and I cannot believe how frustrating it is. And now, not only do I have to hit record again, now I have to get Munchie to stand in place for another 10 minutes, and god damn it, I can't keep this guy in his fucking one spot for 2 minutes straight, so, you know, I gotta fucking start and stop and start and stop, and it does not fucking help when the recording is not going on, alright? And you know, in my other videos, you might see me like looking over my shoulder all the time, right? And that was because to avoid this fucking exact scenario, alright? But this time I was like, you know, I'm gonna do a video where I'm not just looking over my shoulder all the time. You know, I'm gonna address the camera. I'm gonna be one and in the moment for you guys. That was the plan. What I was trying to do, you know? But then, 5 minutes in, old habits kick in, I look over my shoulder, and the motherfucker hasn't even fucking recorded one goddamn second of the whole take. And it was a fucking sick take, alright? It was a top 4 list of my fucking top 4 favorite artists that have ever existed. You know, this is supposed to be easy, you know what I mean? I'm just supposed to set up the fucking camera, turn on the light, hit the record, grab the guitar, growl for a couple minutes, chop it up, no big deal, throw some sound effects on it, maybe some graphics, who fucking knows, and that's gonna be the video. That's gonna be what I put onto the internet. It's supposed to be just like easy peasy, one and done, fucking 4 on the floor, you know, plug and play kind of bullshit. That's what I'm supposed to be dealing with here. But when you have an audio machine, alright, that has been programmed to record the audio that comes out of your microphone, alright, and then that doesn't take place, that's like a broken contract. You know what I'm saying? That's like someone's like, alright, I'm going to be here for you 24/7, no big deal. All you have to do is utilize me, all right? And I'm just going to continue functioning in the way that you want. And you're like, dope. That's an arrangement that I can get on board with. I paid the money for the microphone. I paid the money for the fucking recording software, my digital audio workspace, all right? And I trusted them. And maybe that was a mistake, you know, maybe that was a huge mistake on my behalf, and maybe I should have just known better, you know? Maybe I should have just like been like, all right, cool, you know, sometimes things fuck up, you know, not everything is perfect in the world, and sometimes you just need to do take 2. That's no big deal. People do it all the time. That's no big deal. Why are you getting so fucking worked up about this bullshit? Take 2s exist for regular musicians, for regular performers, for regular actors, for fucking journalists, everybody, you know, there's take 2s. So I'm being really hard on myself. I'm just like, this is some motherfucking bullshit, and there's a broken contract between me and my technology, and I won't stand for it. Do I have to get my legal team in on this situation? And now Munchie is, look at him. You can see, can't you tell in his eyes that he's restless, just standing there, sitting there. And I'm looking back over, you know, how am I doing? How am I doing? Are you still recording? Are you still recording? Yeah, you're still recording. Fucking bullshit. That's some fucking bullshit. So this has been the Dean Project Show. Alright, I've been Dan Frampton. That's been fucking Munchie the Nutcracker. Hey! Don't fuck up this time. So I'm still gonna do my top 4 list for you, if that's okay. How fucking long am I into this? Alright. I still think I got time for my top 4 list of my 4 favorite artists that have ever existed on this planet, dead or alive, any timeline. Here we go. I gotta chill out. Okay. Alright, in order for me to just like get myself zen, in order to get myself like back to myself, you know, I'm a bit agitated right now, if you can't tell. I'm a bit annoyed. And I think if I were to play some aggressive tunes on the guitar right now, that would just amplify this feeling. And that's not what I want. I need to de-escalate how annoyed I am right now about this technology. So, that being said, I think this song needs to be a little bit more mellow. I think I need to hit myself with a nice, cool groove. You know? Something mellow. I might not be in tune anymore, so just like, let me just double check here. Oh, I knew it, you know. My ears aren't as bad as I thought they were. I can tell when I'm not in tune. Close enough. Well, baby, I'll sit down in your chair. I'm gonna tell you who are the 4 best artists to have ever existed in any medium. Just the 4 best performers ever. You can take my word for it. They're legitimate, they're true, and they're honest. We're gonna start at number 4. He's a hip-hop guy. He was in a old school hip-hop group in the early 90s. And then there was a tragedy, and then that group stopped, and then he went away for a little while, and there was a lot of hardship, but then he came back in the late 90s with Food and Operation Doom. You know I'm talking about MF. That motherfucking metal-faced villain, MF Doom. My 4th favorite artist is MF Doom. I'm not mellow enough, folks. So now you know who is number 4. Who could number 3 be? Well, number 3, coming in number 3. He's a professional wrestler. Well, I guess not anymore. Not anymore. He hung him up after being mistreated. He left the business. Then he was like, I'm gonna fight in the UFC. And that didn't go so well. He got beaten badly every time. You know who I'm talking about now. My 3rd favorite artist is CM Punk. Now nothing can replace those CM Punk feelings when I was watching him on my screen doing the wrestling. I don't know what it was about CM Punk that made me feel all those fucking feelings. I was excited, there was lots of anticipation, and I bought in to everything that he did. So now let's recap. Number 4 was MF Doom, and number 3 is CM Punk. I'm noticing a trend with initials MF and CM. MF and CM, does that change with number 2? Let's move on to my 2nd favorite artist of all time. Came out in the 60s. He was a protest singer. Yes, he was a protest singer. He was a folk guy. He was a troubadour. He put out acoustic records. And he was the voice of a generation. Yes, I'm talking about the voice of a generation. And then he's like, I don't want to be the voice of a generation. I was just saying my opinion over some songs. I just really like playing folk music, and you really bought into it way too much. I want to get away from you. I want to get away from this all. I'm going to plug in my acoustic guitar into an amplifier and maybe make it electric music. I'll turn everybody on their heads. My name is Bob Dylan. My 2nd favorite artist in the whole world is Bob Dylan. Yes, Bob Dylan is the 2nd greatest artist that has ever existed in this world. Bob Dylan. So now who could number 1 be? Alright? You have MF Doom, CM Punk, Bob motherfucking Dylan. Who can be better than these 3 dudes? Honest to fucking God. You have to be one hell of a performer. One hell of an artist to be above these 3 top caliber performers. Who could it possibly be? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you one motherfucking hint. And if you could believe, they put a man on the moon. That's right. That's right, everybody. The best artist that has ever existed in all time.